So hey y'all, my name is Lana. Welcome to Lana Body Soul. Today we are going to be looking into why this cycle keeps repeating for you guys. I will be playing my third eye singing bowl so that you can tune into the energy of this reading of this video. So let me get started with that. So, okay, guys. So, if you haven't seen by the title, why is this cycle repeating? Why is this cycle repeating, guys? So, for pile number one, we know how you get down, right? So, we have the red carnelian, pile number one. Pile number two, we have this Emma's egg. Pile number three, we have this green adventurine. Right, guys? So look in the timestamps down below to see your timestamp, your pile selection, and I'll see you in the corresponding pile. Bye. All right. So for my pile number ones, people that chose my red carnelian, your card is resistance, right? And this makes me think about the fact that the carnelian represents the root chakra, which is all about feeling safe, secure, strong, and being present in the current moment. Resistance kind of gives me the energy of you being strong and you trying to find a safe space, but it's almost turned into you finding a safe space out of the stress, out of the turmoil, out of the dysfunction. So I feel like this cycle might be repeating because you're allowing yourself to adapt to the chaos. But let's get deeper into this message, guys. The lesson we have is indecision. Yeah, I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. There has been something that you've decided before was really strenuous, was really chaotic for you, but for some reason you just decided to keep going with it. And Spirit is like, hey, if you want to stop, if you want to break, if you want to be present in other areas of your life, or if you want to show up for other things, that is A-okay with us. But this cycle is going to keep repeating for you unless you make a decision about how you feel about this, right, guys? Message from your higher self. We have meditate. We have meditate, and we also have surrender. Yeah, there's something that you've been fighting for so long, and Spirit is like, if you would just let go, I promise you it's better. I promise you there is more. I promise you that there is. Just make your mind up so I can show you. It's almost like your guides are pleading with you. And then we have a dragonfly spirit. Truth transcends illusion. For sure. Like once you take away the facade of you being okay with this, or the illusion of you being okay with this, and you actually speak up for yourself and you call the truth on the situation. I did see 324, and if I'm not mistaken, that's all about really reclaiming your power, reclaiming your energy. You might have also been attracted to another pile as well, pile number one. So yeah, another animal spirit we have is wolf spirit. Turn that knowledge into wisdom. This is definitely like a you knew better but didn't do better type of situation. And because you didn't do better, it's like you're beating yourself up for your past like mindset, your past belief, like your past, like the things that you were okay with at one point, right? Finally, we have full moon eclipse, which just happened a couple days ago, literally just happened. We have conclusions are within reach. And let's see if they can get a little bit more specific with the advice or the message for you to help you close out this cycle for yourself, guys. That is insane. Full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. right? So spirit, angel, ancestor, spirit guides. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna take this card because I didn't finish asking them before they showed me this card. 5:11, I'm sorry, on the clock as I said that. But this could definitely be in regards to love and you really finding your value, what you value in a commitment, what you value in a relationship, what type of relationship that you're really looking for, right, guys? So once again, spirit, angels, ancestors that are associated with my pile number ones, the people that chose my red carnelian, right? What is the advice that you have for them to close out the cycle? What advice do you have? What advice do you have for them to close out this cycle? I might fast forward this part of the video. Come on, guys. All right, I'm not going to take those either. I did just see the Tower and the King of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Or this could have just been something that was just based or built off of false beliefs, false like situationship goals, right? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, universe. What additional advice do you have? Wow. Okay. So the first card that flew out was the Two of Cups, but this fell off my table. This is definitely signifying to me that this relationship is what was strenuous. This is what you need to make your mind upon. The Six of Swords is here, and no matter how you slice it, this is like a PTSD card / you made your mind up and it's your way or the highway. And it's like you're going to be taking the highway if they don't help out make this decision because you've been battered and bruised. My spirit guides just told me to look at the bottom of the deck. It is 6:56 on the clock. When I said that, that number might be important to you. But with this Nine of Wands being the bottom of the deck as well as the Two of Wands, yeah, they're asking for you to plan your escape, like literally. Some of you guys might be in a toxic situationship, or this could even be a work environment, honestly. But the sooner that you make a decision on the energy that you embody with this Queen of Wands, this is really giving me that I am sexy, I am fierce, I am confident, I am lovable, I am everything. They want you to come out of this waiting period, though. With this Temperance card, usually upright, it came out in reverse, guys, but usually upright, it means like be patient, wait, take your time, you know, balance logic and emotions. And it's like you've been doing that for so long. Your guides are like, all right, let's stop. Let's make this decision. Let's be present. Let's breathe. This isn't what I want. And I feel like before you have that breaking point, that snapping point for some reason, because the Temperance fell over the Wolf Spirit, and then we also have like the Surrender card underneath. I always think like of breech whales, right? And I'm just like, what if one day, like when they're trying to come up for water and they do those like beautiful 808 on the time, as I said that, and they make those beautiful waves and those backflips and stuff like that. But what if they landed on a boat? You know, like with this wolf spirit, like what if you came, like you were hunting for food and you just came across the wrong person? And it's just like, it's giving me the energy of you needing to compartmentalize a lot of this anger, a lot of this frustration that you've been experiencing recently, because like solutions and conclusions are coming up way faster than you can assume. Your spirit guides with the Six of Wands are definitely coming in to help you. They're definitely coming in your meditations right now. They're definitely, if you guys are practitioners, they're definitely asking you to practice your powers right now. I am picking up on you've acted like you were powerless in a situation, and you were always that wolf. You were always that lion. You were always that energy that had a little engine to you. And it's like you let this person act like you weren't, right? So this is all I'm picking up for my pile number ones as for why this cycle keeps repeating for you guys. I hope this message shed a lot of light on it. Sending a whole bunch of love, light, and clarity for you guys. If this message did resonate, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next upload. Bye. Okay, so this is going to be for those of you that chose my Emma's egg. Right? So why does this cycle keep repeating, Spirit? For people that chose my Emma's egg, right? The card that was indicating your pile is release card. Release. There's some sort of transformation that you've been going through. I am seeing for like the last 4 to 5 years, possibly maybe even longer than that. I do see 7 also in this card. That's also the card of spiritual like enlightenment, spiritual like indulging yourself, helping yourself do more, be more, feel better, right? I shouldn't even have said that like that. But yes, higher education, knowledge. The 7th zodiac is Libra. That's a cardinal of the mental space. You know what I mean? It's very much so you releasing what you were and falling in love with what you currently are, right, guys? So what is the lesson for you guys right now? We have forgiveness. It says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Right? So pile number 2, this cycle keeps repeating for you guys because you haven't released the past. You haven't forgiven the people that have hurt you. The times that you've accommodated for people that no longer served your highest good or ever served your highest good is what's keeping you back. That realization that you actually allowed yourself to go through with it or follow through with it, almost like you devalued yourself or you didn't have respect for yourself. But it's like you didn't know better back then, so you couldn't do better. But now it's like you can apply a vetting strategy if it's a job or like a date, like a person that you want to like date to marry or court is what I'm hearing. It's like you can apply the wisdom that you've learned in the past on future situations, but in all reality, you have to forgive the spirit, not for them, but for yourself. You're the one carrying this resentment. You're the one carrying these fears to develop a new connection, and almost afraid of actually like being aware of what this energy is. Once you see who this person is for what they are, see who this person is for who they are, or see them for what they are, I promise you this energy won't be as thick. Take that as it resonates, guys. I'm not really sure what they meant by thick, right? So success. I know there is no greater goal than to love. I feel like because that card is a card of success as well, I feel like the cycle keeps repeating because you're not allowing yourself to bloom. You're not allowing yourself to be fully successful. You're spiraling around, like, right, let me show you, right? Because this looks like a bullseye. And then this one looks like a spiral, like a disc. It's like you're going round and round in a circle and you're not digesting or decomposing what you've actually experienced. And because of that, it's making it harder for you to not roam aimlessly in life. It's like you're having a really good phone call and you're like, this is back in the early 2000s, guys, right? So you're having a really good phone call and you're just walking around your house on the landline and like you're just walking, but you don't realize that this is taking you away from the receiver. It's taking you away from the home base that you actually wanted to follow initially. You following, even though it feels like a good conversation, even though you venting might feel good periodically, it's taking away from your success in some areas of your life, right? So what's the message from your higher self? We have shadow. I'm definitely picking up on your shadow, guys. We have forgiveness for the second time. Yeah, it's like because you haven't forgiven yet, you see how this lady in this release card, there's like this dark energy on this side of the card and it gets a light, like her angel team is coming and it's just making sure that she feels that compassion, that vibrancy in life. But before she was like, oh, that word I used before is coming back to mind, like decomposing. Like there's certain like your spirit, like genuinely, honestly and truly, it got really affected by something. It got really wounded by something. And your spirit team is reminding you that as long as you keep your wavelength, your mental state in this area of your life, the more that you ruminate, the more that you keep manifesting this stuff. And then you're forcing yourself to act out of a fight or flight state of mind. Let's see what other messages spirit has for you guys. We have trust in the divine detours. This card came out in reverse for some reason. I feel like you are very, I don't want to say afraid, but you're very hesitant to follow through with some of the things that your spirit team is asking you to do or asking you to say to certain people, because it's like, well, when I tried to be there before, when I tried to just lean on you guys before, you guys let me get hurt this badly. But once again, guys, I want you to be more gentle and more compassionate with yourself and more compassionate with your ancestors and your spirit team, because you didn't know any better until you did any better. And they wanted you to be able to learn on your own as opposed to learning in ways that really wouldn't have benefited you, right? Then we have Groundhog Spirit. It's time to go. Exactly, bro. So then that's falling right over success. I really do feel like for my pile number 2s, the people that chose my Emma's egg, I really feel like it's time for you to let go of some of those limiting beliefs, some of the things that hurt you, some of the things that people said. Realize that these are just people that said certain things. They were hurt people who were trying to hurt you as well, which is why they said them. They don't even really matter. You know what I mean? And as soon as you start feeling that, believing that, and being that for yourself, and really letting go of this pain and forgiving your ancestor team for letting you experience it, forgiving yourself for allowing you to experience it. I am getting you guys also might want to write letters or something like that. People that chose the Emma's egg, my pile number 2s, right? You might want to write releasing letters to maybe your exes or to your family members that hurt you or to your friends that hurt you. Any connections that you've had with any entity on this planet, it's kind of, this is your opportunity to really take that message in and really heal it, so that when you come out and the person that you show yourself as is healed, prosperous, abundant, and almost renewed. It's like you just tapped into the fountain of youth a little bit. Right, pile number 2. The final card that I have for you is confidence is your key to success. Right? So this all ties back into your confidence, right? Because once you realize that you just have to vet people better, let's see if they have any additional messages in a second anyway. But once you realize that you can vet people better, you can talk to people better, you can be around people better, it's like doors are going to open galore. And it's like confidence is your ability to trust yourself in every area of your life, every situation in your life, right? So it's like, can you trust yourself to be around a person like that again and say no? Do you trust yourself to be in a situation where you can speak up for yourself, really use your throat chakra? Or do you feel like you're going to stay stuck and stagnant? For some reason with this card, with there being 9, I'm seeing a 9 and a 4 is basically what I want to say. And this is a big number for me about your stability, about your ability to be of service to other people. You guys are needed, pile number 2. I feel like for some reason you've been felt like abandoned, or you felt like you weren't worthy. I'm getting a really like anxious attachment style, pile number 2. And this is not a jab at you guys at all. It's just what I'm picking up on. I really feel like once you start reliving or reimagining the things that you've experienced, your life is just going to completely look different. It's going to transform. It's going to do a whole 180. You guys might be a life path 9 or 4, once again, because those are the numbers that I'm picking up on, maybe even a 7. What additional advice or messages do you guys have, spirit angels, ancestors, and spirit guides on my pile number 2? People that chose the Emma's egg, what additional advice do you have? I just heard you're turning over a new leaf. Guys, you guys are turning over a new leaf. It is time, though, for some of you guys to actually get up and get outside. I don't know why I'm picking up on that message. Okay, we have the Empress. Some of you guys could be Libras or Tauruses. Yeah, Libra or Tauruses for sure. We have Ace of Pentacles, also the Wheel of Fortune. Spirit is saying that the as above, so below, so to speak, right? So everything that once was will re-become, just so that you can find this new opportunity in it, just so that you can find your growth in it. This is you literally shedding a lot of your subconscious beliefs, a lot of your subconscious effort. It's the things that you've been juggling. You know, I'm getting of this big energy of, you know, you having to cope, you having to, this could be substance abuse, alcohol, drugs, whatever it is, but you've had to cope for so long just because you haven't been willing to release whatever this is. Pile number 2, I really hope this message has given you a whole lot of strength, courage, and determination to release some of these things that have been holding you back in your life, right? And so if this message did resonate, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Alrighty, guys. So this will be for my pile number 3, the people that chose the green adventuring. The green adventuring. The card that you guys chose was the nourishment card, right? With this nourishment card, I am picking up on there being more than enough, guys. I have seen 777 throughout all readings. I will add that to the bio of this reading because I guess 7 is really important for all you guys. Lucky, lucky, abundance, right? There's a lot of fruits on this little egg here and a lot of water. Saying that just made me really thirsty. So you guys might need to rehydrate right now. You guys might need to rehydrate right now. This could have a lot to do with your finances, your prosperity, your health, right? Because the green adventuring is all to do with the like healing and balance of all areas of your life. So the lesson that your spirit guides and angel ancestor team is trying to teach you right now is honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can accept it from myself. So I feel like, now pile number 3s, don't fight me because I know how you girls like to tussle, right? So pile number 3s, I do feel like there is this energy of like you not being able to take the truth sometimes, right? Your inner child could be overactivated. I don't mean that in like a bad way or a harsh way or anything like that, but I am picking up on the fact that like it's hard for people to tell you the truth. And you know, I don't know if you guys have anyone in your life that it's hard for you to tell them the truth, but if you deal with someone that's hard for you to tell the truth to, it's like, and you're not a liar, like you genuinely don't want to lie to someone, it forces you to lie, and then it also forces you into isolation from that person. Like you kind of don't want to be around that person because you don't want to have to lie to this person all the time, right, guys? I just feel like just be really mindful with the energy that you're putting out right now and be more truthful with the people that are around you. You can't expect them to tell you the truth, but at least tell yourself the truth so that you can emulate your own truth, right, guys? So the message from your higher self is labyrinth. Yeah, I feel like when you start lying, it puts you in this maze. I saw 22:22 on the clock as I said that. It puts you into this maze kind of mindset where it's almost like you can't get out because you started, like there's no end because, how do I want to word this? When you lie, you start from the finish line and you work your way back, right? And that's not how a maze is supposed to go. That's not how this journey of life is supposed to be. When you can also call this the law of assumption. Shit. But I feel like for a lot of you, this energy is literally you getting lost in your own lies, you getting lost in your own assumptions, you getting lost in your own conclusions. Oh, wow. And why? We have perception. You're too far into the truth. Like you're too far into what you're experiencing. You guys might be repeating the cycle because you're trying to cope from whatever lies you might have said in the past, what lies you're currently living under. What animal spirit is here? We have bring your ideas to life. Okay. 7 and 24. And then we have 44, reclaim your power. I really feel like you might have been around someone that you've had to lie to for a while, or that you felt like you had to lie to for a while, or whatever. This might not even be the energy of you not even telling the truth, but more so the energy of you just standing proudly in your authenticity, pile number 3s. I feel like, especially with this 20 number gap, I really think that your stability and your ability to receive and give on this earth is heavenly and divinely reliant on your ability to show up authentically in this world, right? I feel like the more you sit and pretend that something isn't how you want it to be, or something. See, when you talk about lying, it's hard to talk about lying because, like, what the hell is the lie and what's the truth, right? So it's like when you're trying to explain a lie to somebody and you're working your way back, it almost takes you away from your power because your energy and your effort is all going towards that lie and nothing's going towards actually bringing what's real or what you want to be real into existence. right, guys? I feel like you've lied yourself into a poop hole, and it's time to get back out. You do have 4 cards from the Moonology deck. Let's see what the advice from there is. Are they all reversed? I don't know why. So the first one is nothing will come of the situation. Exactly, Spirit Guides. I agree with you 100%. There is nothing that's going to come out of the situation unless you actually take that initiative to bring your ideas into creation, into manifestation, pile number 3. There is something that you've been wanting to do, something that you've been wanting to be, I'm hearing. And it's like you just haven't been allowing yourself to do or be it. We have what do you need to release? Exactly. There might be some people that you need to release until this manifestation comes true. There might be some, it's just like the energy of like the more you follow after that one image, that one thing, it's harder for it to come out because you're pretending, you're being arrogant, you're being boastful about something that's not even really here. Right, guys? So then we have the end of a tough cycle approaches. This is full moon in Capricorn. And then we have a full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. So you guys can either be Cancers or Capricorns, or this could be just a heavy placement in your natal charts. I do feel like this energy will be coming to an end soon, but it's just like you have to take the initiative to make that change because this is a personal issue. I don't know why they had to reiterate the fact that it's a personal issue. Let me see what's going on, Spirit Guides. What additional advice do you have for my pile number 3s about why this cycle keeps repeating? What advice do you have for my pile number 3s about why this cycle keeps repeating? And if this message is resonating thus far, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for the subscriptions last month and the month prior. We have the High Priestess. So it's like you already know. It's like you know that you've been lying. You know that you need to heal this part of you. You know that you haven't been telling the whole truth. You know it's time to move forward and leave some things out in the past. Let's see what else is going to come out for you guys, my pile number 3s. Ancestors, Spirit Guides, angels, the people that chose my pile number 3s. What other advice do you have for them? What other advice do you have for them? We have the King of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, you guys could definitely be a Cancer. You could definitely be a Pisces or a Scorpio as well. With this High Priestess card and this the Star card, you guys can also be an Aquarius. With the King of Cups, I'm just picking up on the energy of you being very emotionally intelligent. And with this emotional intelligence, it's kind of coming back to bite you in the butt. So the reason the cycle keeps repeating is because you've learned basically emotional manipulation, guys. I feel like once you heal this part of yourself, once you move away from the people that's putting you into this energy, you'll heal a lot faster. I'm wishing a whole bunch of healing, love, and light for my pile number 3s. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if this message resonated for you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.